Okay, we're here at 1055 Shadow Hills Way here in Beverly Hills. Now we're here to check the main sewer line. We obviously cannot check every pipe in this house. It's a very big house over here. But we're going to run our camera through several cleanouts that we found around the house. And this inspection is based on my opinion. We started off by running our camera from this two-way cleanout located here in front of the main house next to the left of the front door. Just go in a little bit because we're at another clean out now. Just want to show you that we're taking a lot of turns over here and we cannot get through this one spot over here. But no, don't push it. Come back. We'll continue our inspection. This is the clean outs that are in the driveway. If you face the house right in the front near the property line, there's those two clean outs that we'll continue our inspection from. Now, we're going to look at the piping over here. Remember, this is all based on my opinion. So what we're looking at is the cast iron pipe. We're probably going to find a lot of cast iron over here. It's obviously getting a little old, but looking at the inside of the pipe, we cannot see the outside. It appears to be in fair condition. Now, this is a pretty big house over here, and you're going to the long sewer line. You definitely want to run a lot of water when flushing the toilets and stuff. Definitely you don't want to be flushing tampons, baby wipes, paper towels. Now remember, this is all based on my opinion. The pipe has get a little bit of rust buildup. It really doesn't look that bad in my opinion. Just clean up the lens a little bit. That's better, okay. Keep coming back. It's all clear. This is all running in the front of the house, from the main house over to the corner by the gate. See, it looks pretty decent, the pipe, looking at the inside. It doesn't look too bad. So here we come out of this clean out here in the front. I'm going to pause the recording. We're going to put the camera into the other clean out, which should take us upstream. All right, let's pull the camera back. Running it upstream, I've got the water running in the house a little bit. The lens is a little dirty over here. Let's just bring it back until we see some water. Okay, try clean up the lens a little bit. There. Okay, so let's keep coming back. You can see the pipe going into the house. It definitely does have some rust buildup in it. We're probably going to recommend that the house, that you can see it'll probably wearing away a little bit, the pipe over there. But you can see it takes a lot of turns. This is going upstream into the house. We've got the water coming towards us. So we're just going to keep coming. The pipe is definitely getting a little older. It definitely has some rust buildup. It also is a little bit dry, the pipe. We've got water coming against us over here. So we're probably going to recommend that maybe to run a cable with a blade through the cast iron to descale it or anything. So we have the water coming against us over here. We're going to come out here. It's definitely getting a little old, the piping underneath the house. Now, if the general inspector crawls underneath and he says everything's leaking, well, then obviously that's a different story. Let me pause the recording. We're going to go over to the property line and see if we can continue our inspection from there. Okay, we're running the camera here from that 4-inch clean out. This is the one closest to inside of the property, from next to the driveway. We're in the parkway over here. We've come to massive roots in the line. We cannot get our camera through there. You can see there's heavy roots over there. So we're going to bring the camera back. We can't get past that spot. Very heavy roots over there. It's also an older cast iron pipe over here. They told me that nobody's really been living in the house. So when people don't live in the house, the pipe has a tendency to dry up a little bit. So You know, if you were going to do a major remodel on the house, I would always recommend replacing the pipe. I'd always recommend that. However, you know, in my opinion, they're still functioning, but the line's definitely going to need to be cleaned. It definitely wouldn't be a bad idea to descale the pipe from all these cleanouts. So here we are at this cleanout over here. Now we're going to run our camera through the other cleanout as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if they join together. So I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, so the other cleanout takes us to the same spot over there. Okay, well, let's pull the camera out. We're going to pause the recording. The line's definitely going to need to be cleaned. There's no doubt about that. So we're going to pause the recording. We're going to go to the guest house because for the main house, these are the only cleanouts that we could find over here. So let me pause the recording. Okay, so what we're doing is we're running the camera from the cleanout located here outside the little guest house by the pool equipment. We're in 171 feet where we've come to another cleanout on the side of the house. We'll continue the inspection from. So let's bring the camera back. You can see the water is running very well. We ran a lot of water. This little cast iron pipe over here, in my opinion, it appears to be in fair condition. Now, it's a very long run, these sewer lines, so sometimes you've got to flush the toilet 2 or 3 times in order to get everything to flow. It's very important never to flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, because for sure you're going to have problems then. That the water's been running, we ran a lot of water through the line. This is running all the way from the back, from the pool house, all the way to the main house. Now it's going to come back to some ABS plastic. Obviously this was probably been replaced at some stage along the way. This is all in good condition over here. Comes back to some cast iron piping. Is obviously getting a little old. I think this is running underneath the bathrooms over here. After running quite a lot of water, you can see we did clear it up a little bit. And we come out of the clean out here by the pool equipment. We're going to go ahead, pause the recording. Okay, this clean out over here behind the gate by the garbage can, this is an area drain over here. But I think the sewer line is running next that sewer line because I located over here. So this is an area drain over here for sure. It's not a sewer line. You know what? Stop there. Okay, so this is an area drain over here. But I located, running from the guest house, I located nearby here at the same place. So let's just bring the camera back anyway, because this is an area drain. We can try that little 3-inch over there, you know. 2 inch. 2 inch? Right. Okay, bring it out, Byron. Okay, this here, so this clean out over here by the gate is for an area drain. Okay, let's pause the recording. All right, so running the camera from the 3-inch clean out, we went all the way to the front of the house. So let's just bring the camera. It's all cast iron piping over here. It's pretty much so. Basically, the cast iron is obviously getting old. It still appears to be in fair condition with some rust buildup. The pipe going out in the parkway was blocked. The line needs to be cleared. So, you know, that's what you have over here. Cast iron piping getting a little old, but functioning in my opinion. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop the recording over here because we've pretty much seen everything at this point. Okay.